Hi! So this is what's going on behind that screen while it's counting down, inevitably to a thing that just says hello. Bellow's pretty good as well. Yeah. So there's me just basically. I mean, it's not like I don't start the stream and faff around anyway. I'm not quite sure why I do it, except that when I start the timer running, at least I know I'm going to be streaming in 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever I stick on there. It was 10, and I never, ever made it on time. Ever. So I've got about an hour. And in that time, I'm going to see how we do. I have had a busy day at work. I have redone my conservatory tent. It is now vaguely more stable than it was. Yes, I know you are the Queen of Late. That's alright, BK. I'm sure we can make some very poor decisions in 30 minutes. Yeah, mine... Basically, where you went up, I went down. So, before we get started, let's check. Twitch integration. It looks like you're going to have to do this every time. So, I'm just leaving the screen off for the second while I get the integration working. Okay, I think we're ready. Yep, we're all good. Okay, well I hope your laptop is behaving. So, I guess we're on sort of mutually assured spoilers here, Cryo. Like, if I watch your stream, you watch mine, we're going to go places that each other haven't seen, and probably do things that each other are going to do. Yeah, so just having a look. Get my smoke on the go. Let's see where we are. So you were asking about my stats, Cryo, the other night. This is what killed me. This here. So I have added, my first skill point was spent on endurance, so that I won't automatically die if I turn on the wrong light switch or take a trip. But that's about it. As you can see, the whole intellect thing is where I'm at, and a pretty good psych. Not particularly coordinated, and I'll die if you hit me too hard. Looks like I've probably got another skill point to spend, but I'm holding on to that for the moment. I've got some slightly different tasks from different dialogues. And we have been investigating this here store. I often play sorcerers, high charisma, not necessarily very smart ones. Ah! Well, I have a bag. Or I did have a bag. Well, while Cryo's doing things, let's nip back and see if we can find the dice anywhere without, you know, dying. Ah, passwords is the other thing. We need a password for this. So we wondered if we might find a dice somewhere around here. And I kind of feel like we're not quite finished with the dice maker. Oh, that was the other direction, wasn't it? Let's have a chat with... Oh.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet? That's very good to hear. You'll get to the bottom of this in no time, just like a detective in the stories.
Right. So, one of the things we can do here is... Composure 3. Shall we try a... I don't know if we've already done this. Let's try upping my motoric stat. And see if we can get another go at this conversation option. No. Doesn't work. Yeah? Was it quite a long line, Bacula? Was it quite long? Did it, like, extend? Did you need more desk? Perhaps. Ever since we had that conversation, I've now had my dice like constantly on my desk, and I'm fiddling with them during meetings. Ooh, sorry, I failed to check. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of dice. I think my favourites automatically are the first ones in from the from the right. You'll get that I quite like purple as colour. Sorry, it's actually the next ones along. So the iridescent, purpley, pinky blue ones. I do like the metal ones, but I've got a thing for translucent, iridescent dice. Right, so we have had all of these conversations. Ooh, there's some people down here. Let us discuss things with them.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you
Ooh.
bring out the measuring tape.
Yeah, those would be the swirly ones. Yeah. I think I've got quite a lot of those too, lying around. Which I also think I got from Amazon. So in here, what have we got? In here we got little dice bags. So I bought like a bunch of these. Yep, and look, these are blue, sparkly, sort of sparkly, not very sparkly. Not really translucent, but kind of iridescent ones. I really need to give some of these away because I don't need them, and they were part of a set I bought as gifts. They came in a very large box. I have noticed that they are throwing little black balls on the ground, metal balls, which
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
hey,
Let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
that's a comment someone posted on Facebook who's also playing this game. You're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Right, what we're gonna do? I know what I want to do. They're two friends. I'm not really sure I should get involved, but am I reckless? I'm reckless.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Ooh. Feel the ball. Well, I'm going to take advice from my shot putter, and they are shot putting apparently.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Breathe.
A
Taking the
chill breeze
surroundings.
ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Could be risky. Do we do 3 or not? I will take votes for 3 as yes. We're not questioning ourselves, are we? This is not the time for introspection. This is the time to throw the ball.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
They're not happy.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Well, let's just take the fact that didn't automatically kill him, because that's often the case with this guy.
What the hell is your problem?
I knew they weren't going to be happy about this. We can take your word for it. Let's do
I
this.
don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
We did the wrong game. I'm sorry.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull. Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
And
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
he's got a few people watching today, maybe. It's nice. Hello, new people. If you are in fact new people and not some oddness of the viewer count, do say hi if you like.
Will this... No, it will goddamn not.
He's really angry.
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
This guy's nice. I mean, he's probably upset as well, but yeah, he's rolling with the situation.
Mon Dieu. All right, fine. What do you want, officer?
Anyway, our character is a shot putter. Clearly, we learned something new. There's a connection.
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about you.
I get that, but I felt that it was more in keeping with my character to do something ill-advised and stupid, given how things have played out so far.
You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the back of Whirling in Rags? He seemed to be playing in a crater. Well, we clearly regard that as more important, so that's what we do.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Right. Was there an earthquake here? Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around? Do you know what created it? Welcome back, Cryo. Hey, they're playing just fine.
Yes, it was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay.
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Who are the communards again? Didn't they get to number 42 with Baby I Want Your Love thing? Do you use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do this history lesson later. Presumably, leave the conversation. Go, go, go! Go, go, gadget pick. Did you use artillery fire against them? I'm guessing from the cat, probably.
Sadly, no.
Oh, okay.
It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds, squeezing a boule in his fist. I can slow down if it's helpful. I don't mind.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Mad suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women? These guys sound great. Not the strapped to shrapnel bombs bit, that doesn't sound so good.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
That's something I say an awful lot. Okay, what we're going to ask next. Why shell them here in Martinaise? They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. Look around. I understand. I'd bomb this place too. I'm going to guess who chose what there. Oh, we got a third voter. Okay, that's going to go down really badly. But since you chose it, look around. I understand. I'd bomb this place too.
This place is a damn beachhead, son. They didn't do it because they didn't like it. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He inspects me with some disdain.
Martinaise was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Sounds a bit familiar. Death blow. Sounds grim. Nod thoughtfully and turn to look to the northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater. "50-50." I get the deciding voice. 1.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boats first made landfall
Be right
to
back.
clean those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Oh. Charming.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
I assume I'm just gonna put some tea on. I don't really do like proper stream. I just, you know. Okay. Right. Vote.
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There is a strange gleam in his eyes. Did this guy fight, or did this guy just want to fight?
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinaise they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Whatever it is, he's not happy about it.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
Odd influence. I like this guy's grin. He looks like basically happy with his life.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
What shall our opinion be? That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Foreign players cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. The coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. Let's go. I'm broadly pushing this guy in a commie direction. I get deciding vote. I think I'm gonna go 2. That sounds self-defeating enough for my guy. Oh, Cryo, we want your opinion.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
A royalist.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
I shouldn't say this, but boomer.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay, boomer. What shall we ask him? I'm going to veto that one because I don't want to end the conversation. I will want to find out the other bits of what's going on.
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect.
I promise I'll be quick.
Carabineers failed him. And
Alright,
the crown.
alright BK, catch you later.
He died in the hands of the Hyperloi, in a very public execution. A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Hehe. Well, how much choice do you have in the matter?
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him and he doesn't want to admit it.
Oh. Okay, so let's find out what the suzerain is.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Oh. Longing for the old days. The good days. When kids had respect, damn it.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Okay, so we've got a check there, which we're not liable to do very well on because we shot potted their bull into the sea. So, what? Vote away. What shall we have while I get me tea? That's a dialogue tree we've already done, Cryo. That led us to the whole war conversation. I think that mostly happened while you were away. Here, have another vote. I don't know how it looks to you, but yeah, it's slightly dimmed on my screen. Yeah, that works for me.
It's a Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
Vote. Okay.
I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. These BMs are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
And right, so there's a roll there that we can do a check on, but let's.
Unfortunately,
see.
I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinaise, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Well, it's nice to know someone thinks that we're not a waste of space.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I suspect this is going to start a rant. But yeah, I want to ask that one too.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Oh, before we go ahead, something you're probably not aware of, Cryo. I have a thought in my thought cabinet. And one of the thoughts is my inexplicable feminist agenda. Which I'm going to try and play up a bit. This one I haven't started off because you can see the temporary research bonus is actually a penalty. So, yeah, minor spoiler. What happens is, during the time that it's running, you have these temporary bonuses. And then when they're done, it gives you either pluses and minuses. It gives you one or both of pluses and minuses. That's my understanding. Really? This feels like it could be an exciting conversation. But okay. The audience has spoken. I can re-vote, so if you fat finger it, just tell me and I... I like that one too. Sometimes I vote, just to be clear, and sometimes I just want to see what people want me to do.
Fit to perform certain more challenging tasks, don't you, officer?
Oof. I've got the tiebreaker, and I'm going to be honest and say my internal dialogue is basically saying number one. Yeah,
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
You are grim, mate. You are grim, and I don't like you very much. There's some choices, yeah, that I saw last night where I was like, I absolutely no. It's a game, but like blatant misogyny, racism, or so on. I don't think unless I was going for some kind of playthrough where I was trying to create the darkest character I possibly could, I just wouldn't.
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea, but in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
No, because you're wrong, and you probably actually know that. Right, shall we do a quick stat manipulate and see? I don't know, is it even worth trying? Yeah. Let's save it for later. So my character is probably forever now going to call any small round metal object a bull rather than a shot put until someone changes his mind. Ah, there was something I noticed from your stream that I wanted to go back and have a look at. Oh, we have to go this way. Because there's a task you have I do not. Because I was not as thorough as you were. Oh, who's this new dude? Oh, what's this? Ah, yes, that door opens after a certain time, apparently, but also there's some dialogue options. Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, it's all secured. So, you have a task that I do not have.
The door is closed.
But I didn't think to do this the other night. This is going to be quite a short stream and I'll be wrapping up in about 10-15 minutes.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
This has the feeling of a replay. I'm going to veto and I'm going to choose the one that I voted for last time.
The door is closed.
Ah! But your tie talks to you. Mine doesn't.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer.
Let's see where this goes.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
I'm going to... hmm. I think in this game I've got a bit more of a relationship with Kim. Oh, there's something in there I missed last time.
The bed is cold and not particular. Yes?
We won't be able to do any of the mirror rolls just yet. So, yeah, that whole cigarette dialogue isn't available to me. And I suspect it's because I've got no electrochemistry. Or very low electrochemistry. So I'm wondering if it might be worth upping that at some point. I am going to do this karaoke. Also, I did not...
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
I have a thought.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? A lot. A lot. For the room.
Like what?
I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Alright. Hi, Feather. This is Disco Elysium. It's a point-and-click adventure in which I have literally no clue as to what's going on. None. You need to find a bag. How spoilery do you want me to get it? I can tell you that there is a bag you can find. Yeah, I won't tell you then. There is a bag. Obviously there's a bag you can find because I'm holding it.
Welcome to Rivachol.
And yeah, Feather, in this there's an integration with Twitch, so you can vote on dialogue choices and get me to do things that make choices I wouldn't necessarily make, for instance.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Well, I don't click through these very fast normally, so I would tend to read them out. And so, oh, we're in Revachol. Oh, so we're in Revachol. You tell him. What's happening? You sound angry, Kim. And vote.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Welcome back.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
That's quite thoughtful. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination. Stop ripping into this guy. He's just really proud of being a Revacholian. I think they are... That's you're talking to the lieutenant there. Limbo? What's going on here? Okay, I don't want to deal with this. I want to have this conversation, so one of the first three is probably best. Let's do it.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
It's a racist lorry driver!
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Alright, how are we going to handle this one? That's an absolute split. I'm going to say I can't choose between the first two. 1 to 3 is 1, and 4 to 6 is 2. 2 it is.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
Oh, have you, I wonder if you chatted to this guy. Wow. What was that argument all about? What are you hauling?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I get it, someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. On second thought, let's talk about something else.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
No.
Race is a simplistic means of social classification based on easily observed attributes, hunches, and pseudoscience.
Ooh. You just look at people and make arbitrary judgments? Okay, what else have you thought up? Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Right, I've already made my mind. Want to hear it?
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Pretty much the same answer, but yeah, what's the problem with that then? Okay, and? $50-50. Nice time. 1 to 4 is 1. Sorry, 1 to 3 is 1. 4 to 6 is 2. 1.
The problem? The damn keeps are showing a
Ooh.
real game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait, what's this cultural victory? Uh-huh. Say nothing. Right, I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it? This will probably be the last convo before I wrap up.
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chanson lately? Heard any motitos or leader? No, dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Uh-huh. Or just keep quiet.
It's true. Also, you need to
Oh,
realize
God.
the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I think I can get down with racism. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Okay, sure, whatever. I'd really rather talk about something else. The extension appears to not work here. That's interesting. Does this occasionally. I'm gonna go for 2, but I'm gonna wait a second, and if you want to vote for 1, you can say in the chat. Okay, I'm going for 2. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I think basically we all want him to go fuck himself, don't we? I mean, I like to think I know the people who watch this fairly well.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
Ooh, extra healing items. I didn't realise that did that, but let's roll with it. And I'm going to do one thing in here, which is
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
I'll go achieve.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
And a richer man is where I'm going to end it for now, as I have a bit to do for my plans for this evening, so I need to get on that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I think this is one of the more successful streams I've had. And I will see you all probably tomorrow evening, hopefully. Good luck with your jab, Cryo. I hope you don't suffer too much, and yeah, if you, I will ping you anyway just to check how you're doing. Will do. Catch you later.